Hi friends, welcome back to my crafty desk. Sandra here at Blossom and Inspire. Welcome everyone, and thank you for taking the time to come and join me today and hang out, whether you want to watch what I'm doing or just have me as a crafting buddy, a crafting body. Please don't take my body. Anyways, friends, thanks for coming and joining me. I hope you are enjoying all your moments. I sure am. I've got some things that are happening, and I'm super busy as usual, which probably everybody is. I'm just trying to jam. I personally am always trying to jam 5 days into one day, and it doesn't work. It really doesn't work. Anyhow, I wanted to play. I've been missing crafting, and I have some time. I want to craft a little bit, and just as I was cleaning my room up, I did I went through all my journals. So those videos will be posting. There's 3 of them, you guys. Oh my gosh. There's 3 videos of that. And that was only what I have found. I think I have them all in there, but well, I don't know. Anyways, I got inspired by seeing some of my stuff because as I was counting the journals, I was cleaning the shelves off and oh my gosh, I got stuff everywhere. Anyhow, so I seen this picture, and I want to say, it was either something that came across some kind of social media platform. I think it might be somewhere on Pinterest. I don't know if it's something I actually seen or something that someone sent to me, one of my kids. Anyhow, I thought it was pretty cute. It was pretty fun. My take, it was just, you know, our basic tags and journal cards. But I liked the layout of it, and they used lace, they used images, and they used, I believe, file folder, music paper, whatever. So basically the standard type of stuff. So I grabbed some different laces and trims, and so I have those here in my way, of course. So I'm going to set those aside. And where, you ask? Where? I have everything here. So I have some water over there, so I need to be, maybe I'll move my water over to here, just in case I want to do a little water play with ink and things like that. So this is my music book that I'm going to grab some music. Oh, I already have one right here. And I'm going to grab a couple more, or at least one more. Let me see, how about this one? And, you know, let's just not overdo it. I have a tendency to try to do too many things at one time. And so I don't finish a single thing, but, there we go. But I have a huge mess everywhere too. And then I went and grabbed some of my painty papers that I have. A lot of these are just scraps. Some of them are things I was just trying out and playing with, but a lot of times they're just my roll-offs or my scraps and things like that. This is a total roll-off, but that I was looking at it and I thought, wow, it looks like a real mossy mess. So, but for a background, I thought it would be kind of cool. And then here's some file folders. So actually, let me just take one of these file folders and cut it down. And if you want to play along, I'm going to be using glue and scissors and a cutter and some ink. And my plan is to glue down my music sheet to the file folder, and also gluing down the painty papers. So I'm just going to use a glue stick for that stuff. Put that over to the side. And now I have 2 straight edges at the moment. See how long that lasts. We'll start with this one. And I am just going to glue it down onto my paper. Or I'm going to glue my paper right on to there. So that has tape on there. So these are recycled little folders, or what are they called? They're recycled, not from me, from somebody else. And how about if we just make this 6 in... Where's the 6.5 mark? Oh, I see. Okay, 6.5. Let's go 6.5. That's kind of big too. Should we just do 6? Yeah, let's not go too wild. Let's just do 6. So I'm gonna cut that piece off right there, and then I will set that to the side also because it's still a good usable piece. And then let's see, this might be easier if I'm gonna cut this one bigger than this. Or should I just wait and put that down like so? How big is this thing anyways? This way, I could probably use the whole thing, I'm sure of it. It is 11 11 and a half, just about, yeah, it's 11 and a half. So, all right, I'm going to use the whole thing. 4, 8, I mean, 2, 2, 4, 6, 8, 2.5 is 5, 10. All right, it'll give me some playing room. All right, I have no idea what kind of math I'm doing or why I was doing it or how it's going to work out. So, I want this side to show, so I'm going to go this way. There we go. Might be easier just to go ahead and glue on this, and I'm going to use one of my amazing glue sticks here that was gifted to me from my amazing friend Luann. Lou, thank you so much. You are amazing. And I'm just going to see what side do I like better. I also grabbed a hole punch and some hole reinforcers, so if I make some tags, I can, I wanted to do some with the little holes in them, and then I can use either these threads. My glue's a little hard because it's been cold in my room. Let me get it going. And I actually like to sew, so there's a good chance at some point these will be stitched around. A little stitchy-roo. Anyhow, friends, I am so excited because on the videos all month of October, I have pre-recorded all my videos, except for at this point, as of right now, this moment in time, I have 3 days that do not have a video in the month of October. And I'm pre-recording everything for lots of reasons. But mainly it's because I'm going to be gone a lot this month. And I want to focus on getting my room. I'm still working on having a better crafting area, downsizing some stuff. I don't want to stick that in there because I have so much glue around that. I don't want to do that. Anyways, so I have so much going on in that aspect. And I do sales now. So I'm not doing any sales for the entire month of October because I'm focusing on, I don't know what I want to do here. I'm focusing on winding this out at the moment. Okay. I don't know what I was saying. Anyways, I'm trying to get my room put together, getting my journals count put together, getting my shelves cleaned out, getting my craft area reset. All the while, I'm still doing sales. So I took off the whole month of October from sales so that I could focus on all the cleaning aspects and all the putting togethers of things. And then I can prep for the sale because there's a lot of prep work that is involved with the sale. At least there's always a lot of prep work. Right now, I have more than I could possibly, I could get better at it. The thing is here's what's happened. You know, I did my haul, I did my shopping. I've been shopping for years. So a lot of the stuff that I'm selling, it's not only recent hauls, it's older stuff too. And the thing is it was before I had ever made the commitment to sell on YouTube or anywhere, you know. And so what happened is I just put all this stuff away. So normally in a perfect world, as I'm getting stuff, and whether I'm doing a haul video or not on it, I would be cleaning it and putting it and pricing it and putting it away. So that now if I did that doing my sell videos, the prep work would not be as big because I would have all that work already done. I mean, the work always has to be done, but it would already be done. Now, do I want to fold that over? It's going to be a pretty hefty tag, but I kind of like that. But I like how it's got a torn edge. Let me see. I wonder if I can do that. Let's grab this thing. I mean, I had a picture that I seen, and now I'm going to wing it, just trying to see what I like. Anyhow, so I have 2 trips. One trip I'm going to be gone for a week because I'm going to be in 2 different places, a few days at each place. And then I'm going to go on a girlfriend weekend with a few girls. I probably, since I glued that down, this would have been easier to do it this way, probably. Oops, oopsie. So, do you guys want to know where I'm going? Who wants to know? I've talked about it a little bit, but I haven't said anything. I kind of just didn't want to jinx anything happening. And even though I haven't technically left yet, I feel like I'm safe enough now where I can do it. I've already confirmed everything. So, I mean, all right. So, when you see this video, I will still be, I will still be in the state of Washington. So, there's a little teaser right there. I'll still be in the state of Washington. And I'll be in the state of Washington for, when my trip starts, I'll be in the state of Washington for a couple of days and a night. And then I'll leave the state of Washington and I will go to another state where I will stay for several days. And then I'll come back to Washington and then I'll stay in Washington again for a couple more days before I head home. And I do live in Washington, I know, but that's not where I'll be staying until I actually make it home. Okay, oh my gosh. Riddles. Everybody's like, just shut up and say it, Sandra. Just kidding. I'm not saying that. You guys probably aren't saying shut up. I don't think my friends say that, do you? Unless somebody's saying something crazy, you're like, oh, shut up. I'm choking on my words. Anyways, you guys, I am going to see Denise. Yes, Denise, our friend Denise. I am going to see Denise. I get to go. I'm so excited. I'm thrilled. Like, I mean, this is like, it's just it's a blessing in so many ways, like just to be able to do this. I am so excited. Denise is excited. And, you know, I did meet Denise in real life once this year earlier, but the trip was, when I went there, it was for other reasons. And so, you know, we visited a little bit, but we didn't get to spend enough time together. And we've both been like sad about that. Well, I mean, I've been super sad, thinking like, I just wish I would have had more time. I wish I just could have stayed longer. I wish. And then what happens? Wishes come true. They do. They come true. So it's so exciting. One of my biggest things. Okay, so hear me out here. I'm terrified to fly, terrified, and I've been doing it all year, and I've been doing it by myself a lot, and that's what I'm doing this time too. I'm flying by myself. I have like my family members, people who know me, they're like, well, did you get a straight flight? And I'm like, no, those are too expensive. They're like, so you're terrified of flying and you opted to have a layover so that you have to, you know, like get on 4 different planes? And I said, yes, I did. So anyways, I'm super excited. I cannot wait. I cannot wait to get there. I'm trying to get all my stuff done at home. Like I had to do new leases. Okay, I had to do new leases and things like that. And Jason doesn't do that stuff. And they're up, all these things. So bills, paying the bills, pre-doing the bills, making sure the kids' Halloween stuff is all done and ready to go. Because I told him, I'm like, if something happened to me, you know, you need to be able to function at least for the rest of October before somebody's able to come in and help you out. I can't see where that is. I probably should have cut that first. You know what? I don't trust myself. I'm going to grab this guy. I have a guillotine. I have a little one and a bigger one. And my bigger one's not like gigantic, but I feel like I can't get I don't get a straight cut. I don't think I know how to use it. Oh, geez. What a mess that was. Okay. That's what happens when you don't have a sharp blade, but that's okay. I don't mind a little bit of roughness. There we go. Let's see if we can, do that again. Getting it down in there. I wonder if I turned it around, if it would be easier. Oh, no, probably not. Just go for it. All right, there we go. Anyhow, so I'm not going to be home for a good week. Between that trip, and I'll be in Spokane. The place I'm going is I'll be in Spokane, so I'm going to go and I'll spend time with my kids and grandkids. Then I'll go to Nebraska and I'll spend time with Denise, and then I will come home and I'll spend another couple days with the kids and grandkids, and then I'll come home and then I'll work in the room trying to get things together and then get things prepped for sale. Because at the end of this month, I am going to go to, you know what, I just realized I need that stupid cutter again to do this. I think I'm going to try the guillotine. But before we do that, let's put something on here. And I did grab my inks. at the end of the month, it's a place that I'm going is actually in Washington. I think it's Snohomish is where we're going, the town. And we're going on a girls' weekend. So excited. And we leave on a Friday and we come home on a Monday. Poor Jason. I'm like, what are you going to do? He's going to be hunting all the time that I'm in Nebraska. And I think one or both of my sons will be here to go hunting with him. This is vintage photo. Yeah, let's do the vintage photo. Okay. We'll see if the spray works. And this is the Oxide Sue. And I kind of want to spray water right away. Oh. Okay, I'm not loving that. And then I want to kind of move this all around a little bit. I have no idea what I'm doing, guys. I'd like to just mess around and play. Okay, so I think I like that enough. And I don't think I'm going to do the sprays again on here because I don't want it to be that wet. I'm going to grab some paper towels here and put that down like that. All right, so moving that over there, I think what I'll do is I'll take some ink and some more ink. Okay, this ink maybe, and oh my gosh, I don't even know where my stuff is. I've got all the things in different spots because I'm cleaning. I'm putting things away is basically what it is. I do want to ink these also, so let's do that really quick. Oh, I don't like doing it with this. I remember now. I like doing it with the, where is it? It was here earlier. I seen it. I used it. They're right here. I want to do it with this one because it's an archival ink, and I think this one will stay on there. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. Just in case you don't know what I'm talking about. I mean, I always say everybody probably knows, but you know what? I didn't always know everything that I know now, and I still don't know everything that I don't know. Do you know what I mean? So, and we'll see if what I'm saying is actually a thing. So I actually like this color, but this lighter one. So, okay. Now, what happens to me, it'll probably make a liar out of me now, won't it? So what happens to me is, let me wipe my hands off. That comes off. Will it come off all the way? I don't know. Oh, I guess that one comes off too. Okay, but will it come off all the way or will it still stay stained if I get it wet? I mean, it's not like I'm putting these through the washer and stuff, but if I put different mediums and stuff like that on there, they might come off. That's what I'm wondering. Oh, I guess it does come off that one. It did make a liar, but look at that. Wow, I'm glad I'm experimenting here and trying to teach you things the wrong way because look what I found out. Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool? And now I like that a lot. All right, so I got hopefully all the ink that'll come off of them. Now, what was I going to do again? Oh, yeah, this. Jeez, stay with me, Sandra. I want to ink this all the way around the edges. And then when I cut them, I'll just go around the edges again on some of them. But I just want to get ink on there. So I think it'll be really pretty for the background. I am an inker. I mean, I suspect you don't have to ink it if you don't want to. And you can use different papers, of course. But I wanted to do the music. Now, how am I going to cut these? Oh, I was going to go get that guillotine, wasn't I? Oh, all right. I had to have it. I seen everybody using these, and I seen everybody doing really well with them. And then I was like, Jason, I have to have one. I have to have one. He goes, Sandra, how many cutters do you need? And I go, I need one of every kind that's made. He just looked at me. I said, well, don't ask questions. Don't ask. Oh, look at it, where I have it stored. It's all fuzzy, all dusty. Don't ask questions that you don't want the answers to. I mean, come on now. Do you not know who you're talking to? And then, what did we say? We can do these at 2 1/4. Oh, I have to really math this. Okay, 1, 2. That doesn't look very big. Okay. So first of all, I had to put this thing together. So maybe it's me. Maybe I just didn't do it right. So there's 2 inches. No, wait. I want this to be 4 inches. Okay. A 2 inch. Let me make a 2 inch tag, please. 4, 8, 12. So it can't be. It's going to have to be 3 3/4. I think I can get at least 3 of them. Although that's 3 1/2, right? 3 1/2. 3, 6, 9, 10 1/2. So let's just stick with 3. That's 1/4. We'll go just a tiny. Let's just do 3 1/2, Sandra. Make it easy on yourself, girl. You can do this. And now, hopefully, I can do this. See, right there. Do you see that? Why does that do that? What am I doing wrong? Did you guys see that? Like right there where it folds. And doesn't matter what kind of paper I put in there. I put just like regular, like 1 sheet of paper, 2 sheets of paper, 10 sheets of paper. It doesn't matter. It's the same thing every time. So it has something to do with the way I'm doing it, maybe. You have to go fast and hard. Nope. See? Okay. Oh, now I did notice. Oh, I really jacked that up. Let's go on this side. I did notice. Oh, I pulled it in a little. Okay, I'm so confused. Plus, these things terrify me. So, let's do that. Okay, that was much better. Okay, maybe just take some practice. That's still a usable piece. I will just toss that over there to the side though, because I have 3 tags. And then you put it down and it locks. So I picked this one because it locks. I'm terrified. Now, we'll take these. I think I'm gonna make them all tags since I got these things ready. I think they're cute. This one, this is on, this scrap right here is watercolor or mixed media paper, so I don't need to back that on anything. This right here, oh, this is sticker sheet. This is sticker sheet. Oh my gosh, look at the back of that. Oh, okay. I have to take a side trip here. Let me see. I think I have it right here. No. All right, tracing paper. I don't know if this is going to work, but I don't know how see-through it is. It's going to be, let's grab a piece. I mean, it's kind of see-through, but we'll see how good I can do with this sticker. So this is that sticker sheet, like that full sticker sheet that I like to do all kinds of things with, but I bought it, I believe, when I was putting the fabric on there and then running it through my photocopier. So I am thinking, see, I like that behind it, and I'm wondering if I'll be able to see it. So let's do this. And I'm just gonna, I'm not gonna be able to get all the way to the edge, and I don't wanna go off of it. So I'm gonna just put it down like that. Oh, I did go off, I think. Did I? I don't know. Nope, not yet. If I didn't. Okay, so now I have a little palette if I want. I have so many of those, though. I mean, how many do I need to save? I'm going to just, so I'm just doing this just to, hopefully it will get enough burnishing, you know, and like heat or whatever it is that happens to get that sticky, to just really want to grab hold. There. Now, let's see if it worked. Because what I was thinking is this could be thick enough. Maybe, oh no, it's not that thick, but I don't know. We can see. Oh, it's not as pretty. Okay, well, that's all right. It had to be stuck to something. So now I wonder, if it's with something else. Maybe I'll do 2 pieces. No, it won't. Okay. I will just cut down this side though. And I'll cut this one down just to save some space here. I can trim that up later. And then I'm going to put these in my scrappy envelope because I'm not putting those away. I have too many scraps. I need to just let them go when I can. All right, back to this. Let's do these. I think I want to go ahead and do the edges first. Make it into the tag. Oops. What side do I want? Do I want it to go up, the words to go this way or that way? I think this way. So I'm going to go ahead and... Oh, that went right down my top. And they're pokey too. That does not look even. Oh, it's not. It is not. It's not as deep as I want either. I think I would like a little deeper. So let's just go that. That's not going to work because I'm just going to have to do that folding thing. Here, I got an idea. I have an idea. This is the same size. I'll cut that. Is that the right way though? Yeah, that's the right way. I'll cut that one. Without cutting my fingers, hopefully. Hoping for the best. And then I will take this one and put it over here. Except it goes like that. Yes. Will this work? And it did. Oh my gosh. See, I got that little piece there. All right, so there's that. I'll move those little scrappy doos up there. And then I'm just going to do the same thing really quick on this one because it's already a done deal. Yeah, we'll just do it this way. Okay. Okay, get those out. I'm not going to do anything with them. Somebody else might. I don't know. They're going into the scrap bag. See, I can like, normally I would just throw that away. I know. I'm going to put that on for a minute so I don't forget. Put it on right now so I don't forget. I'm going to trim this up. And anybody else need to be a trim? No. Okay. Let's see. So I'm not going to use this one. And I'm not going to use that music sheet right now. I might do this one though. And then I do have that other piece of file folder that I didn't do anything with. It's not quite thick enough, but maybe I'll just do that one and kind of like that. So let's see. If I have time, I might do some more there with some pink and green. Okay, now we have these, and this would be a really long one. So should I just cut it in half, or should, I'm not getting that guillotine out again, I'll tell you that. Doing this. This is, what size? This looks like it's 8. I can make 2 little cards, 2 little, let's do that. Cut those in half. There we go. Fantastic. Fantastic. Now I just got to go around the edges again with this. And this is all wet still, so, because I put a lot of glue stick down, if you've seen that. And then we'll just go around this way. And I can always ink the backs, but doesn't that look cool for the back already? I like it. I think it's fun. It is a fun, it's all about fun. Oh, before I do that, I know I'm going to want around my edges, my corners here, so. Yeah, let's just do a tiny one. It's not the tiniest one, it's the middle of the road. And we'll do that one, this one, and this one. I'm going to do these ones also, all the way around, all around the block. She goes. Okay. Woo. I don't know what day you're going to actually see this video. I'm hoping that I can get this done and loaded and posting for Friday, whatever day the Friday is going to be. I think it's going to be the third. But it may not post in time. It may not post until Monday, whatever day Monday is. It's only 3, 4, 5, the 6th, I believe. Yep, the 6th. So there's that chance. I have so many videos. I'm like, oh, I like this one. I want to get this one posted. I want to get this one posted. And I talk about things, and my timelines are all kind of mixed up. Oh my gosh. But my plan is, I keep saying this, my plan. I have so many plans. Let's see what ever happens. Let's see what comes to fruition. So my plan is to get my craft room put back together in a way that works for me, for the things that I want, and downsize. Like inside my craft room, my supplies need to be downsized. So I am getting rid of stuff. I don't know when they're going to make it onto videos, if they're going to make them into like grab boxes. I've got way too much stuff. A lot of the things in my room, in my sales room, I honestly don't know how to sell it. Like, how do I put it together? Because it's like parts and pieces and scraps and things like that. So I think I'm going to follow suit, and I'm going to do grab boxes or grab bag. We'll do something like that. And I'll just fill them up. And I was thinking it would be kind of fun to fill the boxes up, the size that I'll be doing. So it'll be in a box, and then it'll go in a package, in a bag, in a poly bag, because that's the cheapest to mail. It is the cheapest to mail it that way. So if I do it that way, I can do just a specific size, and then basically it just depends on what your zip code is. Anyhow, I was thinking about doing them on video, and then doing like a pre-sale. And the boxes will be numbered like I did my wallpaper packs. And then that way you can see what's going in the box. And there will probably be stuff you're like, oh, I don't want that in the box. But it's in the box, it's already in there. And there'll be things that you're like, oh my gosh, I got to have that box because look what she put in there. Can you believe she put that in that box? Oh my gosh. And then the boxes will be priced. And then if you want that, you would get that. But, of course, you'd pay the shipping. But I have so much stuff, and I just don't know how to deal with it. So I think that's going to be the best way to do it. So bottom line is this. My craft room needs to be reset. I need to downsize the amount of stuff I have to my availability to play with. And then I need to get on all my fabric, which is going to be a part of some of these boxes. And I need to downsize the fabrics that I still have that I've been trying to work through and I haven't been able to get those out. Okay? Once that's all done, then my focus is constantly on the sales room and trying to keep order in there. My big focus will be then to get everything priced, start working on things as I'm prepping for videos or for live sales. I'll be pulling things and zoning them basically so that I can decide like what I'm going to bring to each sell. And that way I can have an assortment and things like that. Now, meanwhile, while I'm doing all this, I want to craft and I want to make things and I want to hang out with my friends and I want to do live crafts. And I will still be doing my monthly giveaways and I'll still be doing the ATC. And so I have big goals, big plans. I think, you know what? I wish I can poke them all at the same time, but I can't. I can if I use my crocodile. Okay, where's that guy? The elusive crocodile. Where'd you go? I used to keep him right here. Oh, there he is. Okay, so I got this. So I've had this forever from Close to My Heart. It's actually not the easiest one for me to use. This might end up in my punch boxes I'm getting rid of. I don't know yet. Because I do have this crocodile and I do like it. But I want to center because I'm not an eyeball centerer. I am unable to do that. So we have the 1/2 inch. Let's stay on the white. Let's stay right there. And I can go right on that line. We'll give it a dot. I want it to be like about right here. Because I want to put a whole reinforcer on it. Okay. Where's the big one? That's the little one. Here's the big one. Okay. And then try to center that as best I can. Okay. Awesome. Okay. Done. Now I think my hole reinforcer is bigger than that. That's okay. It's okay, right? Does anybody care? Maybe if I do that first, will that be better? It helps it to blend a little bit more. I kind of like that. Let me try that. We haven't even got to decorating. Right now we're just building. We're building the base of the card. So that means that my video is really long and I'm probably not going to make it. So there's a bubble. I'll try to get them smushed out, and then I will, that way they'll be dry. Hopefully they'll stay out of there, and then I'll be able to sew them tomorrow. Okay, and then I need extra glue because these don't like to stay. I get all my hole reinforcers. I get at thrift sales. Well, mostly estate sales, honestly, if I'm being perfectly honest, because they're in like whatever, somebody has an office. Almost everybody has these in estate sales. Okay, I'll get that on there. I'm just using my art glitter glue because sometimes I don't get the glue on very well sometimes with my stick, with my glue stick. I don't want to use that big one because, sorry, I said it wrong. These dig in to my glue stick, and I don't want to do that to my big in there. So I'm going to do that. Oh my gosh. The only thing is, I guess there's a little bit of playroom since it's already like a pre-sticky thing. You know how like if you want playroom with your art glitter glue, you put how you put the glue stick on first, and then you put some of this guy on there. It gives you that little bit of wiggle room. All right. And then, now, do you put these on the back and the front if you do these, or do you just put them on the front? Or does it depend on what you're making? See, I feel like it looks naked on the back, so I will put them on the back. Okay, let's see. Where am I at now? So, now I have to decide which one I want to be the front and the back. Because really, this is kind of cool too. Let's grab some of those trims that I moved over to the side. Here they are. Let's grab these. And I'm thinking about, so what I've seen them do, I mean, it was basically, I mean, I think I've seen it done a lot of times. I know I've done it too. Just laying it down. But what I seen and what I liked was that there was like multiple layers. I didn't bring any images here with me, but some of them, they did like an image on the middle. I can always go in later and do that. But they just did like layers of it. And maybe there was a little bit there. And then I'm just kind of filling this out. Oh, look at this one. I kind of don't want to use this one because it's really big. I'd rather be able to put something in between that. But maybe they put it down the side. I would want to weave something through that one if I did that. But there's this same piece. Let me move that. Since I'm just going to keep doing that. There. Oops. Look at these ones. This is all I have of this. This would be pretty for Christmas. I don't really do anything for Christmas, but basically it's like ribbons and trims and ruffles. And I didn't bring ruffles or ribbons and trims, but I feel like this is kind of like a ruffle. This kind of a trim right here. I just didn't do the ruffle, you know. Anyways, so like it went on the middle. Maybe I'm not liking it with this. Let's see. What if it was on this one? Wouldn't that be cute? Oh, I like that. Let's commit. Let's just commit. Let's just get this one here. I like that. Let's get the Fabra something here. I don't know what's in there. Fabrifix, Fabatac, Fabra. It's a Fabra something. It's got the word love on there. I like that. So some people are really good about being intentional about the words on their music and their book pages that they're using. And I'm not intentional because I get too caught up in trying to be intentional that I get nothing done. I'm like, I'll come back to this later, and then later doesn't happen because I look at that and then I have it like, I don't know, kind of like a PTSD about it or something. It wasn't fun. Anyways, I like this. I did not expect this to happen. This is supposed to be the front, but I can always knock that back with, I can knock it back with some gesso or other kind of paint, or I can put some tissue on top of it, or I could take some coffee dye paper or something like that. There's all kinds of ors I can do. Lots of ors. And I think I don't want to cut that little flower off like that, so. And I like how that one kind of goes in there. Let's get those pins out of there. All right. So then what they did, what I seen, the thing that I liked so much, I don't have anything that matches that. Ooh, I have this green one though, is they just did other pieces. So let me do that one there. And let's take, I used some of that one, so let me put that away. I have some more trims here that we can play with. Oh, look, I already have a piece of this. It's already cut, so I'm going to take that big one out. Why cut another one, right, when I have this one? I think I'm going to do this one. Oh, my gosh. Just making a mess over there. So this one, this was a gift, wasn't it? Who was this a gift from? Because, see that? I don't have those. This actually could have even went underneath there for like a little skirt. And then you have the two textures. So it would be like a floating tag. Is that too long? I don't think so. I think depending on how you put it in the book, I think that would still be pretty. Let's try it underneath there, you think? And then you can still see love. It's just like, it's like hidden, but it's cute. And I like the cream with the white because this is cream also. Okay, so let's cut that and get that one in. Where are we gonna cut it? About right there. Okay, I might use that one again, so let's put it over there. I was hoping to like use different ones though. Now that I see that, I'm thinking that I want them all to be that way. Like this one too. Let's cut this one. I want to do one like this. Okay. Oh, I cut that really crooked. That's all right. Well, hopefully we'll be able to get it down with some glue. So we'll take that one out since we used it. And then I know I want to use this one, but I think it might be pretty with this one here. Oh, this side. Remember what you're doing. So the whole point of this was to have this for the writing space. But let's see if anything here will work. I know it's winter. I know it's Christmas. It's winter. It's like, oh my gosh, it is not winter. I'm rushing things. I know it is fall and it is going into Christmas and I mean, Thanksgiving, Christmas, Halloween, all that good stuff. But I think flowers can be any time of the year, but I do have some mushrooms. Okay, let's see. I have this butterfly right here or moth or something. I don't know if that's gonna show up. Oh, it might. I think too, it blends in too much. We'll take that one out, take that out. I was actually going over to get some Tim Holtz people, but, okay, I got sidetracked. So let's see, there's a mushroom. I think that mushroom, oh my gosh, isn't that cute? All right, and then this one, I'm not liking what I'm doing there. So let's take that off. We'll put that one down. What if we put her there? Oh, okay, now I'm thinking, because I wasn't earlier. She could sit on, nope. How is she sitting? I need something in there. I don't see how that's gonna work. She's cute. I feel like I use the ballerina all the time. Or not, she's not a ballerina. The curtsy, yep. No, wait, she is a ballerina. She's got ballet shoes on. Okay, she's cute. Oh my gosh, she's adorable. Okay. This is how you get, oh, okay, I like that one. It's like rustic and elegant at the same time. That's just like elegant and elegant. Elegant and elegant. Rustic and elegant. Yeah, I think I like this one better. Okay, so maybe that and that so far. That's what I'm liking. And then he could just be hanging out down there like a tiny person. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to do that. But wouldn't he be cute over there on the mushroom? Okay, maybe. And then let's see. What is happening? Oh, I have her. Let's see. She's pretty. She's pretty. It's very white though. So I think I want to switch that up. Do I want to do it on this side then? And do I want to try to figure out how to get this off? Oh, there we go. When in doubt, rip it out. Oh, I wonder if I could do a frame. See, again, I want to be on this side. I like that better. You guys tell me what you think. I like this better. I like this side better. I think there's just a lot more going on, a lot more textures. It's just fun. Okay, I'm thinking I want to frame her out with this, you know? So let's ink her up first. I guess I'm not going to do the inky papers. I don't think I'm going to have time. We'll see. Okay. She's still just a little too, I want it to be more aged. I'm just going to stick with the vintage vintage photo distress ink. Yeah, yeah, that's much better. Just kind of, looks like there's like ink or something there. Not ink, duh, there is ink there. It looks like there was a fingerprint because that's probably where I was holding it. Yeah, it's gonna come right off. That's not gonna work. So, and then every time, if anybody touched it, see, that's what's gonna happen. It's just gonna come right off. Okay, because it's a glossy picture, I know that. Now, I know I had sandpaper here, but I cleaned up and I don't know what I did with it. I need to rough her up a little bit. I need to think because I really don't want it to be stark and I don't know what I have available. You can try this again and see if it'll work a little bit better. I mean, even that, like something just has to be. Okay, just keep going. Just keep going. Hopefully this works, you guys. All right. I do like that better. Do you see? Does it show up to you? Okay. I'm going to go with it, but when I put this on, uh-oh, everybody fell down. All the people fell. I have cliff jumpers. Okay, there we go. They're safe now. They are safe now. So I also have this piece right here. That's too pink. Okay, I'm going to put this stuff away. I don't want it in my way here. I have these, oh, more peoples. Okay. I have this crochet lace too. Let's see. I really like the idea of framing her out, and I have so much of this. I think I've given so much away too. I think this is the one I have a ton of. And we're going to do a couple of those, just make them a little bit bigger. I can always trim them down. And then the sides. Oops. Two like that. Oops. That one over there. These are the pieces here. I'm thinking about that piece. It looks like I'm not going to use any of the red. And then this one I might use here. I have a couple of extra little pieces here. So let's do this really quick. He needs to get down. I like this. My mushroom's right there. And I was thinking about inking the edges of them. Is this a sticker? No, it's a cutout. This is something somebody gave me. But if I ink the edges, I actually don't mind I don't know. Yeah, okay, I'm going to go ahead and ink the edges. See, my friends, I came here with a plan. I am not, I have totally veered off that plan so many times because I can't commit to something like that. It's too restrictive. When I was a florist, it was the same thing. When people gave me a picture and they wanted me to follow it identical, like exactly as that picture, I called my friend. She's a designer. I'd call her up and I said, hey, can I pay you? Can I hire you? Can you make these things? These people want them exact. She could do it. I can't do it. You can tell me what you like. You can show me the picture and I can take that picture and I can refer to it here and there, but I cannot have it sitting in front of me because if I do, I can't do it. I can't do it. I know it sounds crazy, right? It seems like it should be easier, but I can't. There's too many restrictions and I overthink every little thing. I would poke a flower in, then I'd poke it, and you can't be taking them out when you put them in that wet sponge. Okay, you don't even know what kind of flower arrangement I'm talking about. So I'm talking mostly like about if it was like a funeral or a wedding. So you're using all those wet sponges or whatever. That's what I used back then anyway. So you can only take a flower. It's not recommended to take it out and put it back in because well, first of all, the flower is getting in there. You can do damage to the flower and you can do damage to the source, that you're putting the flowers into. So see, look at, I was trying so hard to get that right there on there and it really should have come over just a tiny bit. And I should cut that off a little bit. So it looks like it's coming in, right? Let's do that. And I'm saying should, and that word needs to be deleted, delete, because there is no should. There's could or would. I could do that. See, I like that. See what I'm saying? Like it just looks like it was coming in from this side. And it doesn't look so like, oh, she pieced it together. I do that a lot. I piece it. It's okay. And it's okay to do that. Okay, let me get this little guy. He's much smaller than I would like him to, than I would normally do. But I'm thinking like in Alice in Wonderland terms. Not that he's from Alice in Wonderland, but I'm thinking, okay, that I shouldn't have put that all the way down because I should have figured out where I want him first. But I'm thinking, like, let's play in the magic, in the world of magic and make-believe. And he's just kind of hugging that and standing there. And then like that. And there's a mushroom right there. Does he look good right there? Because I'm going to put this big skirt here too. Look at, I'm like making it really frilly and I'm putting a little boy on there, but that's okay. Did anybody else dress their little baby boy up in a cute little girl outfit to see what they would look like as a girl? Because when babies are born, nobody can tell the difference. They don't know if they're a boy or a girl. I kind of like that. I feel like he's still kind of floating though. So, wish I would have put my flower up, my mushroom up higher. I can't do it now. All right. Maybe I need to, put him on this one. Let's try this one. Lordy. I don't know what the backside of this thing's going to look like by the time I'm done. Okay. Let's just, we'll get this figured out pretty soon. So here's my dilemma now. If I do him right there, I kind of want his hand to be on top of the mushroom, but it needs to come there. So I need his whole elbow to be down in there. Which means we need to do a little snippety snip. Because hopefully I don't wreck this, you guys, but I need to go up around his hand. And we're going to just go, I don't want to cut his thumb off. I'm notorious for that. Okay. There. There. Much better. Okay, that's what I want. Now I better glue him down before I lose his hand. Except I want to ink him around a little bit too. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Jason got my big table in for me in my sales room. And I'm so excited. It was so heavy, you guys. I'm like, as he's bringing it down, I go, so I'm guessing this is a piece of furniture that will not make it out in one piece if I ever want to get rid of it. Because you got quite a few of those down here. Anyways, it's in there. And I put it the way I wanted to do it to switch my room around. And guess what? I did not like it. I actually made less space in my room because of the shape of the room. And so I opted to put it back the way the other one was. It's a little bit shorter, so I will gain some more room. But the important thing was that, okay, go down. Okay, I'm just going to have to be happy with that because I'm going to destroy him. The important thing is that I can put my computer, I was able to move my computer off from the side where I was doing it. Like if you've been with me on any of my sales, you know what I'm talking about. And I was able to put it on this table because it's sturdy. It's not just a plastic folding table that I'm terrified that my computer is going to fall off of. It's a nice sturdy table, and hope for the best here, you guys. I have to stop talking for a second. All right, I'm going to hold him down for just a minute. And so I can, my thing was I wanted to be able to look straight ahead while I'm doing sales so I can see the chat. So I can, my table's right here, and that this way I would look, because before my table's here, but my chat was way over here, all the way off to the side, and it's not even a matter of having like peripheral vision or looking, just my eyeballs moving to the side. Like my whole head has to move to the side. So I did kind of like wreck my mushroom right there, but if I do that over here on the tips of this one too, it might look more like it's meant to be looking that way. There, like that. And then I'll do this one too. Just give it a little rub down. Just rub the tip a little bit, just to wear it out, just a tiny bit, kind of. And then I think it'll blend to that one too. Okay, come on. There we go. There. Give him a cleanup. All right, that little boy was getting dirty. Now, do I still want this down here, or do I want something different? I want a cream texture because, is that just too much frill? I can lift his little feet up. I'm not going to get another card done. This is going to be it. If I did that, I would lose all that. There. I don't like that. I'm thinking, do I do a double line of that? Let's just see. This tape, I don't want that. I could do a double line. Let me just see how I like it. I'm going to cut a piece off. Okay. And then I'm going to cut this off. I'm going to use these scissors over here. I can get a longer. Oops. Cut a little bit more than I needed to. Now, see what I'm saying? Like, what if I did that and I did a double layer? I mean, what if the ribbon was made that way? We don't know. So if they should have cut more that way. I feel like he's still kind of floating on that mushroom. He needed something more to go down. I don't think I want that though. Now I could do this where I bundle it up a little bit more here under his little feet. I think that's a later date. I'm going to leave that the way it is right now and move on. I did want to put this down there because I thought it needed that extra piece. That one's too small. Maybe I should just do this anyways and get it down there because I did like that. I think that is cute. I just feel like he's kind of floating still, but I did like that. So let's get that down there. And this is a long video, and the way things have been going for me, I doubt it's going to post on Friday. I'll be surprised. We'll know if you see this Friday or Monday. Okay. Whoops. Oh my gosh. I'm really trying to stuff it up there because I want it underneath the piece up there as much as possible so it goes with that same seam, or I don't know what it's called, not seam, but I'll show you in a second what I'm talking about. It's where the lace is sewn. Okay, hopefully that worked. And maybe a little bit more up there. So see where here where it's stitched, trying to get it up tucked underneath there as much as possible. There we go. Because I do want it to hang off, but I want it to be, I would like it to be more in, more like not so far down. Again, this might have to be, I might have to go and touch this up later on when I'm not trying to race the clock for a video. I really like this awl. I use it so much for so many things. All right. I bought it on Amazon. It came in a pack of 2. And I like it because the blade, it's the pokey part is 2 3/4 long. And then the handle's longer. It's just that it's really skinny, but I can put a thingy on there if I need it. So, all right. That still needs a little bit of extra work, and needs like a little saying or something on there. But there's one down. And I really want to do this one. So let's just get her. I'm just going to put her on. I'm just going to do it. I'm going to commit, get her down. And then I'm going to do the framing and see how it works. Because I don't know if my ink is going to stay. It seems like it's dry now. And I have no idea if I'm even... No, I am not straight on, but that's okay. Put that like that. And then let's take... Oh, there's 4 of those. Okay, let's take these. Which ones are the side pieces? I think those ones are, and these are the... All right, let's do top and bottom first, and I'm going to use this glue right here, the Fabric something. And I want the ruffles to go out. I'm going to go right on the outside of the photo, just touching the photo with my glue. And I'm going to, oops, put that down like that. I have no idea if this is going to work, but my thing is I don't know how to miter this. I wish I could just miter my little thing, and I know I could have went the whole roll this way and then folded it over, but this is so, it's kind of thick, and what, you know, because it's already bunched up. So I didn't want to do that. And so we're just going to have to see how this rolls out. And this one is going to be a little bit big also. So let's see. We go like that. I'm going to spread it down. Let's see. I'm pretty sure my picture is crooked, but I can't move it now. That's all right. I mean, it's going to have to be. It's not that I want it to be all right. It's just I don't think I have a choice at this time. Okay. Ooh, see, I didn't want it to go on the picture. I knew it was going to do that. Oh, I did it backwards. That's why. Okay. So see how it's like discoloring? It's taking that ink off. So I have to do something there. That's why I was supposed to do it this way. I was supposed to put the glue down here. Oh, globby. I want it like a little bit skinnier. Okay. That's cute. So good so far. There we go. Globby. Let's get the glob. And then do this one. Get this one down. This is cute. Okay, I'm not minding my little thing right there. I think it's fine so far. I mean, like, you know, fresh eyes the next day is really going to be the telltale. Okay, and now, now, well, you can still see it's crooked. You can see there's more on this side than this side. Wonder if I could pull that over still just a tiny bit. There, see, and I can, it's fine. I think it's cute. I think it's cute. What do you think? Do you think it's cute? I think it's really cute. Okay, maybe this, a little bit of green on here. Oh, yes, that, now that looks pretty. Because that's the frame, right? So this can just be right down here. But where? Do I want it to touch? Or do I want it just to be like right underneath there? Just right underneath there. All right, let's just do it. Commit. Wait a minute. Okay, yeah, no, commit. Stop. Let's see. And then I'll have to like just move this ruffle. Like it's not, that part's not down. So when I do my sewing around, I'll still be able to do that. Where do I want that to land? And I will tell you this, I don't think I want to sew through this really pretty green ribbon, so my stitching will have to end, you know, get that up, go a little bit like that. So the whole point is just to decorate it with ribbon, I think that was my point. That's pretty. Okay, I like that. I'm gonna let it stay as it is for just a minute here and get all this stuff out of my way here. Those up there. I'm gonna put this. Where am I putting that? This ribbon I used. I might use it again though, so I have those ones. I really want to finish this one, and these are just gonna go into for the next project, I guess. This one's cute. Now, can I please? I never did the layering of the lace. Well, I mean, I kind of did, but not really. Like it was lace everywhere. I wish I knew of a way I could just take the picture and put it there, but I do like her like that. And I do kind of like this right there. It's not really any color though. Whoops. I have this crochet over here too that I liked. So I might use this. And there's nothing stopping me from using this again on two of them, but except that I really want to do 3 different things. There is that. There's that factor. Oh, I'm thinking this crochet looks better. I could put a little bit there and a little bit there. I could put... I need to just make a decision because, you know, I'm running out of time. I could do that. And that, oh, that's cute. Okay, and then I can put a saying right there. Okay, commit. You like it, girl, just do it, right? As everybody saying, if you like it, just do it. Just do it. Okay, oops. And so it goes. Let's see if we can get that straightened up a little bit. This is really pretty. It's just so pretty. And I'm almost wondering if I want that to go around. I kind of think I do. Actually, I kind of think I want both of them to go around like that. Now, I wish I would have had a bigger piece because I'm thinking I want it to go all the way around, because that's really different. Here. I mean, that's not going to go to waste, right? I'll use it somewhere else. Kind of like this, and then it could be a belly band, basically. Do you know what I mean? However, if I'm going to do that, then I need to do it this way. Okay. Oh my gosh, I love this. I need to do it this way so that I can take these and have the seam right there, because then this will hide the seam. Okay, yes, that's what I'm going to do. Yes, that is what I'm going to do. But I think I'm going to need a clip to hold this. So we'll do fabric something there. Put it down. Okay. Yes. Who's with me? And I'm going to figure out where I want this. Whoops. Because I need to know where I'm going to cut for my seam. This is so cute. I think I just kind of want it right there. So I think that's fine right there. Yes. I want to make sure I cover the whole thing. I'm scared, you guys, because what if I cut it right there and then you can see it even through this? I'm scared. No, it'll be covered. Okay. I'm going to cut a little more off than cut it a little bit longer than I want to. Even though I don't want to waste this, just in case I need it to be over there. I can always trim it more. I can't add more. And then this will go like that. You can kind of see a little bit. I'm going to do a little bit more off. And I want it to be nice and tight. So I'm thinking I'm going to put it right here, all the way. Oh yeah, because the front's not going to be, this part's not going to be a belly band, just the back side. Okay. But I need it to be tight. It could end up being a pocket too. The ribbon's actually pretty, it's deep enough where, you know, I can go back later and put like a little bit of glue there, and then, you know, it could be like a little pocket or a little belly band. I think it's going to be a pocket. I think I'll go back and fix that later. All right, now to put this on, put it like that. And I'm going to put the glue. Wow, how did I cut that so big? Who's in charge here? Who let me do that? Do I want a double? A little extra lace? No. I think the crochet by itself looks good. So I'm just gonna go down here and do it. Just for quickness, and then I can go back in later off camera and get it tightened up. So my idea was to still see some of this card instead of having that go over, but I want to see what it looks like if it goes all the way over. The only thing is I did a tag, so I feel like that part needs to be cut if I do that. So yeah, I don't want that over. I want it like this. I want it on this side of it, on this side of the tracks there. And then I believe I'm going to cut that off. See, I like that. There we go. And then you can still see that the tag right there. I like that. Okay, I am liking this. I hope I still like it tomorrow. Okay. That's actually still a pretty good little piece there. All right. Now, the only thing is I put my ribbon on the wrong side because look at her little elbow. So I do need to find something for, and my thing is crooked. Goodness gracious. Oh, well, ain't nothing I can do about that now. All right, I'm gonna put her like that, but I want something behind her. What am I gonna do? I don't know. I have this deer right here. She can just be like leaning on the deer. That just looks really weird. That's not right. I do have another mushroom. Whoever sent me these mushrooms, thank you. Oh, mushroom's not gonna work for her. Oh my gosh. All right, I missed the mark on this one, you guys. I should have put her there, but I guess if she came, see, the thing is her feet, I want her feet on here, on this very crooked belly band that I made. It's not gonna get fixed, I don't think. Unless I ripped this card on accident. Okay, anyways, I wanted her feet on there. So whatever she is, I'm gonna have to come back to this because I am out of time. I'm gonna leave it, table it. I'm gonna put a pin in it. I'll find something. Maybe, I have no idea. I have to think about it. I want something there. I don't want that little bit of glue spot on her though. Is that what that is? I want something there. This is where all that layering, I think, came into play when they were doing different things. I mean, that would work. I want her feet on there. And I know she's like reaching in her pouch. She's not technically leaning on something, but she kind of is, you know? Well, I guess she can go on that side still, couldn't she? What if she went over there and that was right there? I don't have to have that. Maybe on two sides. Oh my gosh. Sorry, long video. It is a long video again. Would two sides be okay? Or is that kind of like craziness? I don't know. I'm kind of feeling it. I'm feeling it for a minute. Let's see if I continue to feel this. I just like to tuck them like in, you know, sometimes into, like, see how they have all those pieces. I do like to do that and tuck them in. I think, actually, I like that. Probably getting friends saying, just Sandra, let it set for a minute. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a snip though, because I want to be ready. No, I'm just gonna do it. If I don't like it, I don't have to keep it. I don't. And then I want to stick her in. How did I have her? I want her little dress to go in there. I want her feet up. I'm not for certain. Oh, that's how I wanted her skirt out, and then her, like, her little foot tucked in. And I want her walking on the path. Down. Get those little frillies underneath your skirt. There we go. All right, I'm gonna table it. I'm just gonna let it lay for a minute, and then let's see. Let's put a different background on these. I can't see with this. Let's try these. Let's see if this will work. I have some colored construction paper here. We'll close that one up. We'll close this one up so I don't forget. All the glues are closed because I'm literally gonna walk away. I'm just gonna walk away. I'll put these down here for some extra color. No, I'm gonna move those down here, right there. Okay, friends. These aren't not done. They still need their little toppers. This one needs a little saying on here. She definitely will get a saying somewhere or a little word or something like that. But I'm trying to see, like, what do I want? Do I like her like that? Or do I just like her like that without anything? I mean, I can cut some of that off. She could be like standing to the edge. She could be on there like that by herself. I feel like she needs something behind her. And maybe it's not this. Maybe I'm going to bring in some of that music. Some more of that music. Maybe I would just do something like that. you know, where she's just on that music. That's an option. Let's just see. I mean, we're here. We're in it. If you're still with me, thank you. I don't know. I don't know. I'm forcing. I'm forcing now. So, but that, I mean, I don't like that. All right. Anyways, I'm going to put this back. This is the way I'm going to leave it tonight. I don't mind it being like this. I don't mind it. I can always come back and then I can put like something cute, you know, right here and a little tat label or something. I don't know, but I do like them. I think they came out pretty cute. And scooch in. There we go. All right, there you go. Tell me what you think, my friends. I like them. I think they came out pretty good. I gotta finish doing it. I gotta finish doing the work on them. But other than that, I enjoyed the process. I enjoyed crafting with my friends. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoy all your moments, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.